I've never shared this story with anyone until now. I remember being 13 years old, and I remember waking up from a nap I took one evening. Like normally, I always check my alarm clock for the current time. Force of habit, right? But at that time, I noticed noises coming down from the kitchen. The first thought that came to me was, it's probably Dad. Second thought, oh, I forgot to take out the trash. I may be in big trouble. So I instantly jumped out of bed and ran downstairs. Dad, I can explain. Dad? No one was there. It was the strangest thing ever. I know I heard someone down here. I thought to myself, maybe it's one of those lucid dreams or something. Strange as that was, I proceeded to take out the trash so that I wouldn't get in any type of trouble. I'm standing in front of the big trash can in front of the garage door when I saw my dad through the window looking out at me. Then he gestured with his hand for me to come back inside the house. I told him, 1 sec, Dad. I'm taking out the trash. I guess he was there. He must have went down to the laundry room. That's why I didn't see him. While I was closing the big lid on the trash can, I had a realization. My dad's car was not here. The parking space was totally empty. I'm standing there thinking to myself, how can that be possible? Suddenly, my shadow was casting on the garage door. Then I turned around and I saw a car was pulling into the driveway with its headlights beaming at me. In my mind, I'm thinking, is this Dad? Sure enough, it was him. He had this worrisome look on his face. What gave that reaction was the look I had on my face. I didn't see how I looked, but I felt like I just saw someone or something I wasn't supposed to see. My dad exited the car and approached me with caution. Then he asked if I was okay. I told him, yeah, I guess. Then I proceeded to inform seeing him in the house waving to me to come back inside right before he pulled up. What do you mean you just saw me inside the house? He asked. I told my dad, I think someone's inside the house. Me telling him that brought upon this distraught look on his face. Then he glanced at the house, then back at me until finally he demanded that I get in the car with him following. While in the car, my dad asked, what did this person look like? Once more, I told him that I thought it was him and that the person was waving for me to come back inside the house. My dad then proceeded to take out his cell phone and he dialed 3 numbers. I knew it was 911.
911, what's the nature of your emergency?
When he was connected with the operator, he told her that we had a break-in, but for some reason I knew it was much more sinister than that. She then told him to stay in the car and that a squad car would be less than 5 minutes away. So we stayed put until they got here. After my dad explained to the policemen of what had happened, they began to check the perimeter and inside the house. They didn't find anyone, not even signs of forced entry. All of the windows, back and side doors were still locked shut. Till this day, I could not explain it. I knew I saw someone inside of that house. But now, if you ask me what did I saw that night, I would have no choice but to tell you that it was something unearthly.